Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt your legs protest, like they're just not as strong as they used to be? Maybe you've noticed your knees feeling shaky on stairs or your calves cramping up at night. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know something. Weak legs aren't just a normal part of aging. Often they're a sign your body is missing a few key nutrients that can keep you steady, strong, and full of life well into your 90s. Today we're talking about 6 essential vitamins that can help you maintain legs as strong as steel beams, even at 94. These aren't miracle cures or complicated routines. They're simple, everyday nutrients that your muscles, bones, and joints crave to stay powerful. And the best part? You can start boosting them today with tiny tweaks to your diet. Let's begin with the first vitamin, the one I call your sunshine superhero, vitamin D. Now, you've probably heard it's good for bones, but let me tell you, it's the secret sauce for leg strength. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can't absorb calcium properly, leaving them weak and prone to fatigue. Think of it like trying to build a brick wall without mortar. It just won't hold up. And here's the kicker. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. Even if you're spending time outdoors, you might still be running low. My friend Margaret learned this the hard way. At 78, she started feeling unsteady on her feet. Her legs just didn't have the oomph they used to. Turns out, her vitamin D levels were practically in the basement. Her doctor told her, "You're not getting old, Margaret. You're getting deficient." After adding a daily vitamin D boost, she's back to line dancing twice a week. The difference was that simple. Here's how to get more. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel are great, but let's keep it real. Who eats that every day? That's where a tablespoon of cod liver oil comes in. Yes, it sounds old school, but just one spoonful packs a powerhouse of vitamin D. Stir it into a smoothie, drizzle it on salad, or if you're brave, take it straight. Your legs won't know what hit them. Now let's talk about a vitamin that's like a nerve whisperer for your legs. B12. This one's sneaky, so even if you're eating well, your body might not be absorbing it properly as you age. And without enough B12, your nerves start sending garbled messages to your legs. You might feel tingling, heaviness, or just plain weakness, like your muscles forgot how to muscle. Take my neighbor, Frank. He swore his legs were giving up on him until his doctor discovered his B12 levels were critically low. A few weeks of B12-rich meals and supplements later, he's back to coaching his grandson's soccer team. "Turns out my legs weren't retired," he joked. "They were just on strike." So how do you get more B12? Animal products like eggs and fish are classic sources, but here's a fun trick. Nutritional yeast. It's got a cheesy, nutty flavor, and just a sprinkle on your soup or salad gives you a B12 boost. Plus, it's a favorite among plant-based eaters, no steak required. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vitamins? Really? Can they make that much difference? Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a car run smoothly without oil? Your body's the same. These nutrients aren't optional. They're the maintenance your legs desperately need. And guess what? We're just getting started. Next up, we'll talk about the vitamin that keeps your joints as flexible as a yoga instructor and the simple kitchen staple that delivers it daily. Ever wake up feeling like your knees are made of rusted hinges? Or notice that a simple walk around the block leaves your legs stiff and achy? Let's talk about the vitamin that's like WD-40 for your joints. And no, it's not hiding in a medicine cabinet. It's right there in your fruit bowl. Vitamin C. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just for colds? Oh, it's so much more. Vitamin C is your body's master collagen builder. Collagen's the glue that holds your tendons, ligaments, and cartilage together. Without it, your joints start creaking like an old floorboard. And here's the kicker. As we age, our collagen production drops faster than a cell phone battery. That's why your knees might protest after a stroll, or your hips feel tight when you stand up. Take my Aunt Clara. At 82, she swore her painting days were over because her knees hurt too much to stand at her easel. Turns out her vitamin C levels were barely a trickle. She started adding a daily dose of bell peppers and kiwi to her meals, and a teaspoon of acerola cherry powder in her morning tea. Within weeks, she was back to painting sunsets, pain-free. "Turns out my knees weren't old," she said. "They were just hungry." Here's the easy fix. Citrus fruits are great, but if you want a punch of vitamin C without peeling a dozen oranges, try acerola cherry powder. Just a teaspoon a day in your oatmeal or yogurt keeps your joints slick and your legs moving like they're oiled. And bonus, it's a natural energy booster. Who needs espresso when you've got nature's joint juice? Now let's talk about the vitamin that's like a traffic cop for your bones, directing calcium exactly where it needs to go. Meet vitamin K2. Without it, calcium can wander into your arteries or joints, causing stiffness or even brittle bones. But with enough K2, your bones stay dense, your posture stays tall, and your legs stay sturdy as tree trunks. My buddy Ed learned this the hard way. At 75, he started slouching like a question mark, and his legs felt wobbly. His doctor said, "Ed, your bones are leaking calcium." Turns out he was low on K2. Ed started adding grass-fed butter to his veggies and a daily nibble of fermented natto. Within months, he was standing straighter, walking longer, and even gardening again. "Turns out my spine wasn't crumbling," he grinned. "It was just misdirected." Here's how to get more K2. Fermented foods like natto or sauerkraut are superstars, but let's be real. Natto's an acquired taste. If you're not into slimy soybeans, a tablespoon of grass-fed butter or ghee works wonders. Spread it on toast, melt it on veggies. It's like giving your bones a GPS for calcium. Now let's tackle the mineral that's like a relaxation retreat for your legs. Magnesium. Ever had a Charlie horse wake you up at 3 a.m.? Or felt your calves tighten up after a short walk? That's your body begging for magnesium. This miracle mineral helps muscles relax, improves circulation, and even calms restless legs. But here's the problem. Stress, medications, and even your morning coffee can drain your magnesium levels faster than a sinkhole. Take my neighbor Rosa. She'd been battling leg cramps for years, painful enough to make her cancel bingo nights. Her doctor suggested magnesium-rich foods, but Rosa hated spinach. Then she discovered pumpkin seeds, a handful a day, blended into her smoothies or sprinkled on salads, and voila, no more midnight cramps. "Turns out my legs weren't dramatic," she laughed. "They were just starved for attention." Here's your magnesium magic. Dark leafy greens are great, but pumpkin seeds are the unsung heroes. Just a tablespoon a day, raw or roasted, gives you a megadose. Pop them like candy, toss them in trail mix, or blend them into pesto. Your legs will hum with gratitude. Now I know this might feel overwhelming. Vitamins, minerals, powders, seeds. But here's the secret. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just tweak your plate. Add a sprinkle here, a spoonful there. Your legs have carried you through decades of adventures. Isn't it time to return the favor? Ever felt like your legs turn into lead weights halfway through a walk? Or noticed your feet staying stubbornly cold, no matter how many socks you pile on? Let's talk about the vitamin that's like a guardian angel for your circulation. The one that keeps blood flowing smoothly so your legs stay warm, energized, and ready for adventure. Vitamin E. This isn't just another antioxidant, it's your bloodstream's best friend. Vitamin E keeps your blood vessels flexible, like well-oiled pipes, so oxygen and nutrients can zip straight to your muscles. Without it, circulation slows, leaving your legs feeling heavy, tired, or even tingly. But with enough vitamin E, your legs hum with energy, like they've been plugged into a charger. Take my friend Grace. At 79, she'd given up her evening walks with her terrier, Max. "My legs just go numb," she'd say. Turns out her vitamin E levels were practically on life support. She started adding a spoonful of wheat germ oil to her morning oatmeal and snacking on sunflower seeds. Within weeks, she and Max were back to conquering the neighborhood. "Turns out my legs weren't retired," she joked. "They were just stuck in traffic." Here's the easy fix. Nuts and seeds are vitamin E gold mines, but let's keep it simple. A tablespoon of wheat germ oil daily, drizzled on veggies or blended into a dressing, works like a charm. Or munch on a handful of almonds while you watch your favorite show. Your legs won't just feel better, they'll feel alive. Now let's take a breath. We've covered 6 powerhouse nutrients: vitamins D, B12, C, K2, magnesium, and E. Each one plays a unique role, But together, they're like an all-star team for your legs. Vitamin D and K2 keep your bones unshakable. B12 and magnesium ensure your nerves and muscles chat smoothly. Vitamin C and E, they're the repair crew and delivery drivers, fixing joints and fueling circulation. It's not magic, it's science, served on a plate. Here's the beautiful truth. You don't need fancy supplements or drastic changes. It's the little things, a sprinkle of nutritional yeast, a spoonful of pumpkin seeds, a dash of sunshine that add up to big results. Think of it as whispering to your body, "Hey, I've got your back." And guess what? Your legs will whisper back, "Thank you," with every steady step, every pain-free morning, every extra mile you walk. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Your legs are your lifelong partners. They've carried you through first steps, first dates, and everything in between. Honor them, nourish them. And remember, aging isn't about losing strength, it's about refining it. You've earned the right to stand tall, walk far, and keep dancing to life's rhythm. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these vitamins will you try first? Share your plan in the comments. You might inspire someone else to take that first step. And if this video gave you a boost, hit like and subscribe. Together, let's prove that age isn't a limit. It's a launch pad for living boldly, one strong step at a time. If this resonated with you, hit like and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss our next video. Until then, keep cherishing every moment.